All right, so for this video, we're going to go ahead and graph this function, and notice how we have a fraction in front. So a lot of people had questions about that, how that would change your graph a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and talk about it and see how it affects your graphing. All right, so first step, find your x-intercept. So remember, you just look at your factors, and hopefully by now you can not have to do the equal 0. You can just say, oh, it's -6. And here, x minus 1 equals 0, so x equals positive 1. All right, so we want to see if these x-intercepts bounce or cross. So remember, you look at the power on that factor. This one has an odd power, so it's going to cross. This one has an odd power, so it's going to cross. So we're going to go to -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put a big dot, and I'm going to put a little c so you know it crosses. And I'm going to go to positive 1, and it's going to cross. So those are your two x-intercepts. All right, now we're going to calculate the y-intercept. And so you're going to just basically rewrite this entire function, but instead of x, you're going to replace it with 0. So we're going to do 1/4, 0 plus 6 cubed, 0 minus 1 to the first power. Right, that 1/4 stays the same. That's going to be 6 to the third power minus 1, or times a -1, I should say. So I basically just did 0 plus 6, 0 minus 1. Now we're going to do our power. 6 to the third power is 216. So we're going to do 1/4 times 216 times -1. If you put that in your calculator and multiply it, basically what it means is you're going to take 216 and divide by 4. And so we get 54, and it's going to be a negative. And so our y-intercept, we're going to go down to here somewhere. We're going to call that -54 and put a dot. All right. Now we're going to determine our end behavior. If you look, our leading coefficient, remember the leading coefficient is the number in front. This is a positive number, so our leading coefficient is a positive 1/4. Since it's positive, we know it's going to go over here. Oops, I forgot to put here that they both cross. Let me just write that real quick. Cross, cross. Okay. And the degree, so we're just going to add up our powers. This is 3, this is 1, so the degree is going to be 4. And that is even. So remember, evens go in the same direction, so we know it's going to be over here because these end behaviors have to be in the same direction because it's even. Odd is opposite, even the same. All right, so we're now just going to graph all the information. We know we're going to start over here. We're going to cross. We're going to go down here. We're going to cross and go back up. Not the prettiest looking thing, but we get the idea. And so really the only effect that fraction had on our graph was dividing here for the y-intercept. All right, hopefully this video helps you, and hopefully you can draw a little bit nicer than I can. And if you need help, please let me know.